All right, so this is a classic IB question of giving you a set of reactions and then asking you about indicators. They do it in various different ways. It has to do with these two parts of the syllabus right here. Okay, so which neutralization indicator could use phenolphthalein but not methyl orange? And the key, of course, is that the color change will occur around that pH. Okay, so phenolphthalein high, methyl orange low. All right, so we're going to approach this from the point of view of someone doing testing. First thing you should really probably do is identify each one as strong base or strong acid, and then you can immediately throw some things out, okay? So you can immediately throw out anything that's a weak base and a weak acid, as no indicators will work for that whatsoever, okay? After that, it becomes a matter of kind of knowing how the curves work. And basically it boils down to this. A strong acid, strong base curve has a really, really wide pH change at equivalence. So you can basically use almost anything and catch that. So then after that, it becomes a matter of which one can you use to catch the equivalence. So you definitely know with strong acid and strong base, you can catch anything. So those two are immediately out. So then it becomes a matter of choosing between these two. Now, there's the reality, and then there's the way to memorize it. Okay? The reality is that a weak acid will dissociate into the salt of a weak acid, which is basic at equivalence. Meaning you would see a change with phenolphthalein, and you would not see the change with methyl orange. The weak base becomes the salt of a weak base is acidic at equivalence, which means that it will be caught with both methyl orange and phenolphthalein. So of course, as we already know, the answer is C. But what if you want to sort of have a shortcut way of thinking about this? Okay, the shortcut way of thinking about this, the mnemonic, if you want to think of it in those terms. It's not quite a mnemonic. I'm not making up any fancy phrases or anything. But basically, the shortcut way of thinking about it is strong base plus weak acid is going to be basic. In other words, look at whether it's a strong base with a weak acid. And a strong acid plus a weak base is going to be acidic. So basically, no pun intended, if you have something reacting with something that is weak, the strong base will end up basic at equivalence. The strong acid will end up acidic at equivalence. And that is the reason why you cannot use this one. Since it's acidic at equivalence, the methyl orange will catch it. Okay? And you can see that in the titration curves. So you have a strong acid weak base right here, and you can see that the methyl orange is going to catch it and the phenolphthalein will not. All right, I hope that helps.